Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Joe, you sold her the pair.
Yes.
Yeah.
See,
And-
we're not only podcast people, you bought so my job is to watch all the dentists in North America, find the tech, because the same people who do Invisalign, which is the American Academy of Clear Aligners, are also the same dentists who want the tech, who want the patient automatic reminders, who want the mill, who want the Sprint Ray printer. They all want tech. So they look to us, and obviously me, and during my term as president, to be like, David, there's a lot of loops out there, which one's the best? And we came on, after an extensive search, we came on to Andau. We actually approached Andau ourselves, and I'm like, you guys have a solution for something that is plaguing a lot of our dentists, and we need to get you front and center in front of them. And that's how our relationship came. But it's funny, by the time I already did that, you already had Andau.
I already had them. Yeah.
Because we interviewed 5 Ergo companies, and we independently ended on
Andau.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah. I mean, there is a learning curve. And how you even visualize the tooth, and I think it's almost different when you're drilling. Like it was, I'll just say it was a mind fuck. And I was
I remember. I came to your office
like,
and you were like,
bazooka bar.
you were showing me a posture.
Bazooka bar.
Yeah,
Oh,
my
yeah.
wife
And then you
leads
tried
with
on
no,
the 6s,
so.
and the demos actually fit you, and you're like, I think I can do this.
Really? Because
Yeah.
she usually leads with no.
I do typically.
It's a miracle that you got her to buy these.
But I think it speaks to the product that it was.
Or
it
the
was,
problem.
Oh, the problem and both. So if you think about it from the two different perspectives, but it's such a no-brainer. Like, and I know fairness, it's so funny because it's creepy to watch a dentist.
Oh, yeah, because you walk by the room
and it looks like,
this, you're like,
looks
is
like,
Helen
Well,
Keller?
look at the assistant's like, where are you looking? You looking at your patient? Where are you? Where are you looking? You looking at
You
me?
should change the name of the company from Andau to Helen Keller. Because that's what it looks like.
I don't know about that one.
It's freaky. Like, you walk, Sean, if you were a patient, you walked by me and I was a dentist and you saw me working like this, you'd be like, oh shit, I don't want that guy. He looks like he's blind.
But it's very funny because I went with the 6.0 because you're so much.
The mediocre dentist, the mediocre dentist. Cause sometimes you just feel mediocre. The mediocre dentist, the mediocre dentist. I am mediocre, you are mediocre, and that's not that bad.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition of The Mediocre Dentist. I am your host, Dr. David Galler.
And I am your co-host, Dr. Andrea Dernisky.
Now, today, Dr. Andrea, as we say, half of our audience listens on Spotify, and half of our audience watches on YouTube.
Okay.
And this is going to be hard to describe to people on Spotify, but you and I are dressed up today.
Today is a very big day for us.
Today, if you can't describe, why don't you describe to the audience how you and I are dressed today for the Spotify audience?
We're dressed very fancy. We're bright.
Fancy.
Bright AF. We are rocking solid pinks today.
We are wearing hot pink jackets today.
Like boss suits, if you will.
Boss, you look like a
memo.
boss.
We got the memo. You look like Hugh Hefner's son.
I look like Hugh Hefner's son.
Well, like, I don't know. I feel like he's got, right? He
I
had, like,
appreciate that
role.
instead of his brother.
Well,
I'll take the compliments as I can get them.
uh-huh.
Hugh Hefner and I have a lot in common. Well, no.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Really? Wow. Ooh, that could be a whole podcast.
This episode got up to a rough
Tell me
start.
more.
What's David's body count? What?
Oh.
Ooh, it's David. Okay, we are rocking hot pink jackets, versions of pink. We clearly did not go shopping together because the assignment was get pink jackets
Yes.
to match our guests.
Yeah.
Today,
We got the
we
memo.
have guests who, as a company, are forced to wear hot pink jackets. It's a company-wide memo. I don't think you could work for them. Do they supply the hot pink jackets, or do you have to buy them on your own?
They do.
They do.
Yes.
So I go to a lot of conventions. You know that, babe. I'm
Yeah.
constantly at conventions. I'm speaking at Chicago Midwinter, Yankee Dental. Next year, I'm doing Academy of General Dentistry. I'm doing CDA. I got a big spot at California Dental Association. Wherever I go
Yes.
and wherever I look,
Uh-huh.
on the floor, there's always these hot pink jackets. And I'm like, who
love it.
are these hot women in these hot pink jackets? No.
Yeah.
This episode's
I'll let it
called
go.
Better than
This
that
is-
Who are these hot pink women?
It's
Do
what
you
I call-
employ any males? Are there any males that
We
work in your company?
absolutely do.
We do?
We
They have to wear the hot
And
pink
they were
jacket
pink
too?
too.
They can wear hot pink too.
I like the way she said they can.
I know. I'm
I
like,
read a
Not
lot.
mandated.
They can. Did you hear that, Sean? They can. They do though. Peer pressure. I'm sure they have to.
They can.
Ish. They can. I love that. So
Some sort of pink. You gotta represent the company.
yeah. So wherever I go,
Mm-hmm.
it's some fucking brilliant marketing because I could be on the other side of the exhibit hall
Yes.
and I see their hot pink jackets and I'm like, oh, there's Andal, and I'm gonna go over and say hello because we're friends and I'm a big fan of Andrea. You know
Yes.
that we don't have
Yes.
sponsors on this show. But this is like we don't have just random marketing companies here, IT companies, Delta Intel, this one, that one, this X-ray company. We just don't give a shit. But this company makes a product I think makes dentists' lives better, and that's what we're going to explore today with a topic called "Does your back hurt? Yay or nay?" Dr. Andrea graduated 17 years ago. Does 17
Ish.
17 years ago. Does your back hurt?
Not anymore.
Not anymore. Okay. Well, welcome Ando Dental. Cheryl, why don't you start us off? Tell us a little about you, where you're
Yeah.
from, where you do.
Yeah, so my name's Cheryl Lee. I'm from Vancouver, Canada.
What up, Vancouver?
Yeah.
My third home.
And
So-
specifically, she's from Coquitlam.
I
There
know.
you go. We're
That's
actually
so
almost
crazy.
neighbors. I'll tell
Literally.
you
So
that.
Coquitlam's a
Street.
tiny neighborhood in the suburbs of Vancouver. There's almost like 100 people who live there.
Oh, good God.
Good trails.
And
Good
there's-
trails.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry, we digress. Coquitlam, where it rains every day.
It does. Yeah, nice greenery
Mm-hmm.
and trails. But you know that's what draws people to Coquitlam. But
Exactly.
It's even hard to spell when you're on the phone and you order something like spell your address, and I'm like Vancouver.
Yeah.
I just go Vancouver. If I say Coquitlam, they're like, I've been on the phone. I'd be like, I'd like to order these Ray-Ban glasses. They're like, where do we ship to? I was like Coquitlam, and they're like, sorry, disconnected. Like nobody even wants to key C O. There's a couple of Q's and a Z and this and that. And I just go like, just send it to Vancouver. It'll find us.
Oh, good.
Okay, I digress.
Absolutely.
Sorry, we do that on this show.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, that's
Get
why our
off
episodes
topic?
are really
Yeah.
long.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, no, back to you. Coquitlam.
Yeah, Coquitlam, BC, Canada.
Where'd you go to
Yay,
college?
Canada. So I'm actually a dental hygienist.
Dental
by
hygienist.
trade.
I didn't know we let those on the show.
I know, and you made
didn't
fun
wanna
of
say
us, and we
anything to you.
creeped on the show. We got on here.
Hell, you were
I
a
know,
last
who let
minute
them in
ad
through the
too.
door?
That's
Crystal was supposed to
there
be
you
here.
go. I know. Well,
I am here.
I know, it was a joke.
yeah.
Whoa.
We knew
It's
we
gonna
knew
be a
it.
rough
You know what?
go.
You don't just get one hygienist.
Haven't we working together for
you
like
get
2
two.
years?
No, I was about to be like, what?
Okay, sorry. Cheryl, you're a hygienist.
I
Awesome.
am a hygienist. I was
Licensed
a hygienist.
in BC?
I am licensed, yeah.
Okay.
So I've been practicing for 14 years, and I've been with Andau Medical since 2021. And actually, today is a very special day because it's our 5-year anniversary today. What are the chances that we're
Of Andau Medical?
wow.
Of Andau
Yes.
Medical.
Yes.
Wow.
5-year
That's incredible.
anniversary is today.
Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary, Andal.
Yeah.
Changing the world.
Yeah, and this was just like the perfect opportunity to
Well,
come
we're
on.
super happy to have you.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Awesome. Crystal, all you.
So I am also a dental hygienist. I practiced for 9 years and I stopped because my back did hurt.
Okay.
And so I found this wonderful company. I live in Denver, Colorado. In terms of school, I just got my bachelor's 2 weeks ago.
Congratulations.
Indiana University.
There you go.
So,
Congrats.
yeah.
Awesome.
But super happy to work with this company because obviously we're helping people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You experienced it firsthand.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's nothing, I always say, like, being like doing dentistry is one thing, but we're moving around a little bit more. But your guys is like, it's too much of the same thing. And my heart does go out to you, both just from a repetitive hand movements, the back, the neck. You guys get plagued by it all. So hats off to you.
Are we like hygienists have it harder than us? Is that where we're going with this?
I am trying to make up for
Wow.
your.
For those who don't know, if you
I
haven't watched, is this your first episode
I am-
watching?
Power to the dental hygienist.
David has a problem with hygienists, and I get a lot of hate mail from hygienists.
And I don't
hate
want
mail,
that same.
Instagram
Yeah.
messages, reviews, and I make a lot of hygiene jokes, and I don't want to be this way. Just the jokes just come to me, and they play really well in audiences because the rest of the office also hates hygienists.
Oh my gosh!
And when I have a big audience, I feel like this is an opportunity.
This is a great.
I trade the respect and the sanity of the hygienists for the laughs from the dentists and the dental assistants and the office managers.
So you weigh
it's
out
a trade-off.
The maths.
I need to connect
mathing.
with the audience
Okay.
on a humor way, and the hygienists are my sacrificial lamb.
Okay. Well, I'm just trying
And
to
I don't want to be
compensate.
this way. They just make it so easy.
Okay. Could you
we
not
can help
just
you.
let me say
We're
something
out
nice?
here.
I know.
Okay. Hence, my wife is trying to repair bridges with fine hygienists like yourself. But let's get into the crux of the matter. Andrea, did you know the prevalence of back and neck pain in dentists is estimated to be 75 to 80%?
I believe it. Yeah.
Have you ever heard that stat before?
I've heard much higher than that.
Higher than
I
80%.
would say it's higher than that, 100%. Not 100%, but I would say that it's higher. There are there's some recent studies. ADA did a survey with dentists, and 84% reported feeling pain and strain while they were working. Dental hygienists, there was another study done with dental hygienists that 84% reported symptoms of musculoskeletal disorders. Another study with dental assistants that reported 98%.
98% of
Yes.
dental assistants?
Yes.
They're not even leaning over, are they?
Yes, they are. Oh my gosh, everyone is a little bit off kilter. Yeah.
And
Yes.
this is a huge problem. And it's been a big problem since we started sitting in dentistry. When did we start? When do you think, like, if you look at the old black and white photos of dentists, like if you look like a Western, like
Yes.
your stereotypical Western city, like a little tumbleweeds rolling by, you're going to the dentist, and he's got like the slaughterhouse thing on. And
Yeah. Okay. Wow.
you know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about, right?
I do.
That guy was standing.
I don't think that his
absolutely.
life
You
was
watch Little
necessarily
Shop of
better
Horrors
though.
with Steve Martin?
Yeah.
He's standing.
I know, but I don't know that they had it so much better. But, like,
I think the standing was good. I think the sitting is a problem. I
interesting.
think the sitting,
They're both static
They're bo-
postures.
yeah.
Yeah, they're both
So,
static postures.
you lose me with the reasoning.
Yeah.
I think the sitting and the twist is where.
I do a lot of surgery standing. It's same shit, different pile.
Yeah.
So you don't
It's
buy
just-
that at all.
Yeah.
I don't buy it at all.
Huh.
I think maybe they did different kind of procedures. Like maybe we're doing longer appointments sometimes. Like there's more that's going on. So maybe we're assuming the position longer. Maybe we work more hours. Maybe it's just like the economy is different and you got to pay bills. I don't know. But I think regardless of whether you're standing, sitting,
You think it's so? This has been a problem in
damaging.
dentistry since the beginning.
Since the
Oh
beginning.
yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Do surgeons have the same problem? Like kidney surgeons and heart surgeons?
You want to answer this one?
I think that any sort of static posture where
Is a
you're
problem.
when you're in a certain position for a long period of time is problematic.
I think so too. Okay, so this is a major problem in dentistry. So just as I was graduating, they had just introduced loops into the market. And it was like, so that the purpose of the loop was so that you could see better to do better dentistry.
Yep.
And it was weird at first, and they were expensive for a dental student. But 2002, 2003, when I graduated, like I purchased loops, and then I used them kind of sporadically that last year, dental school, last half. And then we got a really good dental discount because we were in school. And then residency, I started to use them more. And then by the time I got to practice, I was 3.0, which was crazy back then on it. And that started about 2003. I would say by 2025, where we are now, I don't know any dentists who don't work with loops. Is
Yeah,
that
I think you're right. I think that a lot
we're in the
of
high 85. Like my dad never did loops. My dad never used loops. Old school, 70s. So he's like, I see
honestly,
fine.
like I just don't even understand how they see.
I
I don't know how they have
I don't
crown
either.
margins. Like I actually don't
So
understand.
you,
it.
when you started out, you were loops from when? When did you?
From the first, yeah, as soon as we went clinical, which at UBC unfortunately was a little late in the game, but
It was after they graduated.
It was after.
That was a joke. I am just missing on all jokes.
I'm so sorry. I'm like, wow.
Break that
Stacy was
down.
helping us out of there, so
Yeah,
we're a little
yeah.
slow to like
Whoa.
recognize what's going on.
That was a joke making fun of UBS lack of clinical education.
UBS?
UBC, because it
Yeah.
is BS.
Oh.
UBC's lack of clinical education that you started working patients after you graduated. It fell flat on this
Oh,
audience.
I'm so
As
sorry.
most hygienists don't find me funny.
You're-
Just the way it is.
Wonder how that happened.
Oh,
Yeah.
probably my fault.
Yeah, probably.
Super my fault.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's get back to you. When you were working on typodonts, did you
With
wear
loops.
loops? You did.
100% of the time. So I don't know a
Wow.
world without loops. It's completely foreign to, and I had my first one of my first associates. She did not wear loops, I think. Yeah, no, one of them. It's like she didn't want to invest in them, and I was like, I didn't know that it was an option to not wear them. At UBC, as much as you call it BS, it was mandated. We had a gentleman who was like a big proponent for it, and we used Surgitel. We all did that. and-
that's what we did also.
yeah, and it was that or the highway, and you didn't have an
Would
option.
you employ a dentist now who came in and said, I don't need them, I'm fine?
No,
Would you employ a hygienist who doesn't use them?
I do. I think I now have them all wearing them. I had one late
We have 4
adapter.
hygienists. I think there were 2 yes, 2 no, and I think the 2 no's have now gotten on board, right?
Yes, and the ones that are enjoying their lives the most wear Ando.
Okay, don't ruin that.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
She ruins
been
the
my
episode,
thing.
Sean, every single time. I can't work with this.
Listen.
I can't work with this.
Well,
Stop the camera. This is bullshit. I can't work
you
with
can
this.
you can pay me less than you do now, which I
He
don't know
pays
how I get paid. Absolutely nothing. So.
This is how much I get paid for working in our clinic. So it's
Okay.
a
Yeah,
it's
it's a wash.
It's a wash.
Okay.
Okay, so I see this industry. When you graduated hygiene school, did you wear loops?
I did not
You
actually.
did not.
I
When did you
was-
graduate?
I graduated in 2013. It wasn't required. And like you said, I was kind of like the investment for me. I had a lot of student loans, so it was
Yes.
not another thing that I wanted to pile on.
Yeah.
I didn't have loops for the first 3 to 4 years, and I think that's probably part of the reason I'm where I'm at right now. I was diagnosed with degenerative disc disease, so I literally can't practice anymore without experiencing pain. So
So sorry.
Yeah.
I just had an MRI. You know, I do my Prenuvo scans, and they can now detect the changes in my cervical. Yeah. Anyways, it's hard to see that because I'm like I don't actually. I think I practice better than I once did, and I don't have pain. But the changes are happening, and the pain is it's coming.
Yeah.
And the pain, like when it gets to that point, like your body can adapt
Yes.
and normalize things that are going on, and you don't even know what's happening.
Yes.
And then you're not going to know until it starts screaming at you.
And it's oftentimes too late.
Yeah.
Yeah. You've done.
And then what are
the-
you gonna do? Like, right? Can't go on a
That's-
diet.
Well,
No.
and we live like we work like in dentistry. You are practicing
grin and bear it.
preventative treatments.
Mm-hmm.
Yet we
And
don't
yet you're not doing it.
practice
Yeah, you're not doing
preventative
it.
treatment. So it's really great that we have a solution. I mean, to have these ergonomic loops available. You know, you learn like maybe a week or a lecture worth of ergonomics, but there wasn't a solution back then.
Yeah.
And for us, I think what really makes us stand apart too is it's not just the Ergo Loops, it's the knowledge and experience behind it. Like
Yeah.
having that passion, like I'm not the only person that has that story. A lot of people on our team have that same story.
Yeah.
And that's why we're here. So,
Yeah.
you know, it's ergonomics. It's as a certified ergonomic assessment specialist, like Ergo Loops aren't the only solution to cure all of your problems. It's going to help like substantially, but you need to pay attention to all the other things you're doing too. And that's what
Yeah.
our team, you know, they have the knowledge to back that up as well. So I think that's really where we kind of have the edge.
Yeah.
So.
Cheryl, how about you? When did you
Agreed.
start? When did you start loops?
So
just straight
I
up
started
loops.
wearing loops in 2013,
13. When did you graduate?
2008.
2008. You told us that already. Yeah, 2008. So you also had a good 4 or 5 years just free falling it, just letting go. And
Yeah.
then 2013, you're like, let's use loops.
Yeah.
What made you get the loops in the first place?
So truthfully, it was my
Truthfully.
dentist
Yeah,
Same.
that
dentist
brought
like,
in
Same for
a,
me.
brought in a
Yeah.
rep and was
Yeah, it's
like, hey, like, are
You
you
need to see
interested?
better.
And, you know, I was young back then. And so I was able to put up with it. And
Okay.
I wasn't in pain because I was quite active. But it's not a matter of if you're going to develop MSD in dentistry, it's when.
Yeah.
So
certain generation, and then we jumped to loops. I think people jumped to loops really to see better. I don't think it was really about the back pain.
not back then.
Not yet.
Yep.
Not
In the
yet. I think
beginning,
we jumped to loops because I was like, there's no way I could see a canal without these things. Like some of those canals are so small. I think that was that generation, 2003.
Yeah.
By 2015, let's call it the tipping point. Everybody's got loops. We won't hire a person that doesn't have loops
Yeah.
or know how to work with loops.
I just had a quick question. Being someone that's not in the dental industry myself, what are loops?
Oh,
gosh,
shit.
this is-
Okay, loops, Sean, are so we have glasses, and then we on top of those wear little microscopes here so that we can look in, kind of like if you're looking at a diamond, but they're built into the eyewear for us, or I actually have flip ones, and they're built in, and that we could see. When I started, it was a three-time magnification, then went to 4. Nowadays they have 8,
10?
Go ahead, 10.
I mean, 10 times.
Those will make you
magnification.
bazooka bar.
So you're
Oh my
looking
God.
like
My
I look into your
sixes,
mouth,
and I'm like,
I could
"Ah."
see your taste bud. I could see like the black little tiny dot in the crevice in the groove of your tooth from 5 feet up. Okay, so back to our raw dogging.
I do think this is a legitimate like Gen Zer term. Like I think you're on the right path.
I think I used it correctly, or you used
Sean,
it
can you put
incorrectly.
up the definition of raw dogging?
Oh no, we're not gonna want to see that.
I don't think
Because
you want to
you're
see that.
thinking you're thinking of like real like raw dogging, but
Don't make it sound like there's 2 types of raw dogging, okay? Like that's how you pronounce it. Okay? We messed up.
okay,
This episode has been ruined.
okay.
And now we'll just try and save it because that's the kind of
I was
person
just trying to
am.
detract from your hygiene hatred, so I just took it in a different direction.
I can't even respond to that.
I don't.
I think people jumped into the loops to do better dentistry, to see better and do better. Then we fast forward another 2015,
5 years.
everybody has it. Now we fast forward another 10 years. I turn around, I do ortho, so I'm Invisalign, I'm standing, I'm pretty much moving around. I'm rarely doing chairside dentistry the last 3 to 5 years.
Totally. Yep.
I look around at all my friends, everyone has back pain. That number that you said, 84% from the ADA,
Yeah.
I do believe that. Now, here's the thing with that back pain. Back pain is kind of like one of those things that's like, rub some dirt on it and get back to work.
Yeah.
It's not like a real, and you're, as a person who really suffered,
Yep.
like you have the ultimate pinnacle of, well, this is a serious problem, but there's a whole graduation of it, a whole gradient of it.
Yep.
And until you get to the point where a doctor's like, yeah, whoa.
Yep.
Okay. Everyone else is just like, rub some dirt on it, get back in there, kid. It's really just overlooked back pain. Like, okay, take a Tylenol, walk it off. And yet it is mentally debilitating.
Yep. Because you want to push through it. I mean, like career changes are hard. This was career ending for you in one realm, but interestingly, you could kind of transition into something that is going to help people avoid
Yeah.
what took you out of it.
Yeah. No, it was like a point of kind of desperation for a while. Like I need to find
Yeah.
a plan B, but I have to keep chugging through this.
Yeah.
And that's actually how I found Andal because I
Yeah.
started seeing the Ergo Loops online and seeing like before and after.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, this is something that can
Yes.
help. And then I get to the demo, I'm like, oh my God, these are amazing. Like, are
Yeah.
you guys hiring? And
They were.
yeah.
So for all of our audience out there, and Sean, Ergo Loops are loops that allow you to look straight forward like this, and there's a lens with a mirror, and then it goes down, and you work like this. If you go into the operating theater and you watch somebody having their appendix removed,
Yeah.
or a heart transplant, they all work like this.
Yeah.
Or they have a microscope and they're all
microscope,
working like
yeah.
this. There are no appendicitis that go like this anymore. Or orthopedic surgeons, they all work through microscopes and loops and
Laparoscopic.
they're all
yeah, so that they
laparoscopic. My
can-
friend
yeah.
who's a GI, Mark, he works like this.
Yeah.
And it's slowly 1%, 2%, definitely under 5% starting to come to dentistry. So
Yes.
on it. So it basically, Sean, if you would walk, you just see the dentist like this. This posture on a good chair, you can work 100 years.
Yeah.
Our norm,
Is like that. And
this got 5 years till you feel a little bit of pain. Everyone's like, shut up, get back to work. Nobody really recognizes back pain. Your uncle says I have back pain. You're like, cool. So
Yeah.
it's an unrecognized pain.
Yeah, absolutely.
And Andale makes a loop that makes that more. So you tried the first loop the first time, Crystal. What was it like for you?
Amazing. It took me, again, like at that point, I was in so much pain that I worked 2-3 days a week, and then the rest of the time I was spent in bed. So like there can be a learning curve with the Ergo Loops. So for me, I just was like, I gotta chug through this. Like
Yep.
there can't be like a 2-week learning curve. Like I gotta make this work. So for me, it only took a half day, and I think it was because I had that motivation to just
Get her.
push through
Yep.
it. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it was amazing. I definitely felt a lot, for that first half day that I was wearing them consistently, I felt a lot less pain
Yeah.
at the end of the day when I went home. And at that time I was like kind of going through the interview process with us. So fortunately I didn't have to keep doing, but I did notice a significant difference in like that first day, first week.
Yeah.
So
Now you tried it. You got them.
Yep. It was, and
And-
the learning curve was, so I
Yeah.
got them right here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cheryl, you sold her the pair.
Yes.
Yeah.
See,
And-
we're not only podcast people, you bought so my job is to watch all the dentists in North America, find the tech, because the same people who do Invisalign, which is the American Academy of Clear Aligners, are also the same dentists who want the tech, who want the patient automatic reminders, who want the mill, who want the sprint rate printer. They all want tech. So they look to us, and obviously me, and during my term as president, to be like, David, there's a lot of loops out there, which one's the best? And we came on, after an extensive search, we came on to Andale. And we actually approached Andale ourselves. And I'm like, you guys have a solution for something that is plaguing a lot of our dentists, and we need to get you front and center in front of them. And that's how our relationship came. But it's funny, by the time I already did that, you already had Andale.
I already had them. Yeah.
Because we interviewed 5 Ergo companies, and we independently ended on
Ando.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah. I mean, there is a learning curve.
Yeah.
And how you even visualize the tooth, and I think it's almost different when you're drilling. Like it was, I'll just say it was a mind fuck, and
Well,
I was
remember,
like,
I remember. I came to your
I'm
office
like, I'm
and you were
gonna
like,
bazooka
hey,
barf.
you were showing me your posture.
bazooka bar.
Yeah,
Oh,
my
yeah.
And then
wife
you
leads
tried
with
on
no,
the 6s,
so
and the demos actually fit you, and you're like, I think I can do this.
really, because
Yeah.
she usually leads with no.
I do
It's a
typically.
miracle that you got her to buy these.
But I think it speaks to the product that it was.
Or
it
the
was-
problem.
Oh, the problem and both. So if you think about it from the two different
Yeah.
perspectives, but it's such a no-brainer. Like, and I know Farnaz, it's so funny because it's creepy to watch a
Yeah.
dentist
Oh,
you can
yeah, because you walk by the room
and it
they're
looks like
this. You're like,
looks
is
like-
Helen
well,
Keller
it's like, look at the
The
what are you doing?
assistant's like, the
I think
assistant's
you
like, where are
should
you looking?
remember-
You looking at
Yeah,
your patient?
it's
Where are you?
creepy,
Where are you
yeah.
looking? You looking at
You
me?
should change the name of the company from Andale to Helen Keller. Because that's what it looks like.
I don't know about that one.
It's freaky. Like you walk, Sean, if you were a patient, you walked by me and I was a dentist and you saw me working like this, you'd be like, oh shit, I don't want that guy. He looks like he's blind.
But it's very funny because I went with the
Diversity
6.0 because you're so much further away from it when
Yeah.
you're used to like being
Bang,
like
bang,
this.
bang.
And then once you get to sit like this, your working length, everything changes.
Yes,
so you
it
need an increased magnification, but also with increased magnification.
How much are you using it? How often do you use it?
So where I struggle with it is in surgery, like implants specifically. I'm not there
Just needs to look
yet,
field.
and that is I've
No,
created
there are
an
some people. There
obstacle.
are some procedures that you probably shouldn't use it. You have to see the whole field, and your
Agreed.
magnification is 8.0
Some of
or
the
something.
and sometimes even with like my more cosmetic, if I'm doing a big thing and I'm having to do a lot of this, because I'm for the ergo part, for where I'm doing like the vast majority of it, it's totally fine. I just don't want to have to switch my loops mid procedure, but that would probably be my ideal. But you get into your habits, and if I'm doing a day
Absolutely.
that's mixed with certain things and I start with one, then I'll usually just stick with it.
Yeah.
But I always feel better after an Andau only day.
Yeah.
And that's my hand to God. And it should
Yeah.
be. I should just be doing whatever I should take that day. And it probably would take maybe longer than that, but commit a week. And I keep on praying for like my other ones to just break. So I just have to do it and I have to rip off the Band-Aid. But I don't want to BS it.
Full veneer composite case, you probably have to see all the teeth at the same time.
It's very true. So
What do we do in that case?
I end up messing with my neck more because I'm trying to see around the good. Like I'm not looking through the actual magnification.
And what mag are you in?
6.0.
So what is your struggle with oral surgery? Is it the magnification or is it
It's
like
an
you just
angulation.
want-
I don't know what it is. Something happens to me, specifically in quad 3. Everything feels like a little bit off. I don't know how to explain it other than it was like the first day in dental school when I first had to like look at the upper arch and
Oh
through
yeah,
a mirror.
that was a
like-
terrible day for me.
I was like, what the actual fuck
That
is
was a
what?
terrible day.
I was like, I'm gonna actually have to do something here. I'm like, I'm not Michelangelo. Like I can't do this. Like
Yeah, the first time
It
I
was very
worked off
weird.
a mirror in dental school, I was like, well, this isn't gonna
Yeah.
work. I was gonna open a practice for just lower teeth. Without
I get
upper
it.
teeth. I was
So-
just gonna be like, you have a lower tooth problem, I can take care of you, but I can't work on the upper.
that's been my thing. But I think part of it's just that again, our life is chaos, and like I'm never in the same office day in day out, and I have a million excuses built into my head, and I keep on saying one day I'm just gonna fully make the jump. That I haven't done, and I'm just being honest with the viewers. But
But you're 50%. Are you 50?
I would say it's about
50?
yeah. But I can say when I'm wearing them, my life does feel better. So I know that this is the way to go, and it should be the only product on the market.
Yeah. As we age, we're always very concerned about health. I'm always worried
Yeah.
about my metabolism slowing down. So I'm doing things to speed up my metabolism.
Yes.
I do intermittent fasting. We do
Yes.
walk. You always say, I'm worried about my core.
Yeah.
Your core is a main worry
of
of
my-
you as you age, and these help your core, right?
Yeah, because when you're sitting upright,
Yeah,
you are engaging
I'm so
your
self-conscious
core.
during this.
I know. I keep on adjusting my
I
mic.
know.
I was like, I think I want to
I'm
just turn
so
it face
self-conscious. I have never been
I
so
know. I was
self-conscious
watching
in the
both of
studio.
us. We're just both so
I keep going like
uncomfortable.
this, and I'm
I
like,
know.
stop doing
I
that.
know. Go up. I know.
Just be like, hi, welcome to the studio.
I know. I feel bad that I'm
But
turning my
everything's
head.
connected, right? Like
Yeah.
if you have a nice neutral position, you have your shoulders back, you start
Yeah.
engaging, your back muscles there. But when you're sitting up straight, you can engage your core.
Yeah, no,
You're
it's a real
when you
thing.
lean over, it's like everything kind
slumping.
of just
Yeah, I mean,
hangs
your
low.
your lower back muscles, that's where you're kind of like doing this number, and people tend to get that like C-shaped posture in their
Yes.
spine, their
Yep.
legs like, swing forward in front of them, and then it puts their pelvis out of alignment too. So
Yep.
like you said, like everything's connected. So that's where, this is what's normal. Being upright is what's normal. This is where like all of your body is going to be in alignment, not just your neck.
Yeah.
Your pelvis, your lower back.
100%.
So you guys, you're salespeople, right? You sell a product on it. But talk to me about how much you're invested in just what you're actually providing to your. Okay, sales is sales. You've been selling things, you make
Yeah.
money quicker.
Absolutely.
But this product, this service, that you do, you're really like helping people.
Well, and that's part of the reason why I started working for Andau. I mean, like I said, I was a clinician for many years. I was
Yeah.
helping people in the community. I am like a statistic of back pain, neck pain, you name it, I have it.
Yeah.
And this opportunity just organically presented itself. And so, I put these loops on, tried it out, and I was like, day one, I'm like, oh my gosh, like this can help people. And then, the opportunity came where it's like, well, do you want to come and work for us? And, I'm not a salesperson. I have no sales training.
Right, you're a hygienist.
I'm
You
a
both went to
hygienist,
graduate
yeah.
school for hygiene, science,
But,
and hands.
it's like.
But they
well,
know it better than anybody
but
because you
we-
were there.
But we have a
Yeah.
good product.
Yeah.
We can speak to our own experience.
Yes.
And so we really take the position where we're out in the community educating and supporting clinicians with a ergonomic solution.
Yeah.
And so I think when you're going in there and you're educating these clinicians about just how to help them, but you're not being pushy about selling them something.
Right.
Yeah, it's like, this is what we have. Try it on, experience it,
Yeah.
and then, are you ready to go or not? And that's okay if you're not, If you're not
Yeah.
feeling that pain, you may not see that in an investment, the worth
Incentive. Yeah.
Yeah.
the worth in investing it, and that's okay because usually a year or two, then they come by and they're like, yeah, I'm ready to go. So I think what positions us a little bit different is that we're in the market to support our community.
Yeah, to me, we're not salespeople because sales has, let's face it, like it has a negative connotation.
Yeah.
Sales, we're here to help you solve a problem. Like we're human beings that experience the same thing and we don't want you to experience it as well. So at the end of the day, that's what we're here for.
It's true. I mean, I meet a lot of employees for different dental companies, and your average dental employee will be like, I did 2 years at Darby, and then I worked for Glidewell,
Yes.
and now I work for Align Technology, and I come from like I come from dental is a phrase I hear a lot, and it's pretty normal in the sales marketing world to move from company to company. But the word on the street, urban legend or not, is that the people who work for Ando, the people I meet at shows,
Yep.
their job satisfaction is through the roof. And they like, I rarely find somebody who works for Nobel Biocare and they're like, I used to work for Ando, because they're not salespeople.
Yeah.
They're just hygienists who are like, or
Relatable.
dental assistants who are like, yeah, what I do is actually important.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're not just hygienists.
See, Sean, power to the dental hygienist. I paid a compliment to Cheryl.
I love it.
And because she's a hygienist, fucking
my God.
slapped it right back in my face. Because that's how they are. That's how that community is.
Oh, wow.
And we just don't get along.
Okay. I'm jumping ship. I'm with them now.
No
You're
comment.
jumping into
She's
the hygiene.
gonna be a pink lady.
Just
Talk
because
to me about, let's end it. Talk to me about the pink jackets. Who started that? What does the Ando even mean, by the way?
Ooh, I
Do we know?
love the
Take that one,
story.
yeah.
I love the story. So, Sandy, our CEO, she
Who I've met on
Yep.
Zoom.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Sandy's a sweet person. I love her. But so basically, where Andau comes is it's named after the bridge to Andau, which connects Hungary to Austria. And that was used during the Hungarian Revolution for people basically escaping war to
wow.
freedom. And Sandy's family used that bridge to escape
oh my
war.
gosh.
So
Okay,
And it's
of
a
all the
metaphor for,
things,
like,
Bridging
Bridging-
innovation.
yeah,
bridging
and,
the
and
gap between
escaping
dental needs, innovation.
That's great.
escaping
Yeah.
hardship.
I asked my wife, why do we call our office Solar Orthodontics? And she's like, because Lunar was taken. That was it. That's all we got.
I didn't name it, so I
We don't-
came
we have
into
no
it.
idea. That's an awesome story.
Yeah. That's
I didn't
incredible.
know that.
Love that story.
Yeah, did
Love
not
telling
see that
every time
coming.
I speak.
Okay,
Yeah.
pink jackets. It's obviously known in the market now. It's well known in conventions. People
Yes.
like me who frequent a lot of conventions who have to speak. I see the pink jackets. I know Andau. Where did that start? Who started that?
Well, Andau Medical is, we just said it's founded by Sandy, right? And it's a women-led company, and it's the pink ladies. I mean, we pop. Like you said,
Yeah,
you're in a
stands
convention.
out.
People
Yeah.
walk by, they're like, I love that jacket. You see like 11 to 14 of us at a booth,
Yeah.
and we're all wearing pink. It's vibrant. People want to come talk to us.
It's a happy
See
color.
what it's
it's
what
a
we're all
it's a
about.
very pleasant
It is a
color.
happy
So it's
color.
a woman power.
Yes, women power. That's essentially, yeah.
Well, why did someone tell me that before this podcast? I'm not a woman. I'm a man, but I was just trying to be supportive with my pink jacket today, and now I feel stupid.
I love you
It's
for
not
being
manpower,
supportive,
it's
David.
women power and a women-led company.
Well, it's
so
good. You're like supporting the women.
You're an
Yeah.
Feminism. Yeah, you're
I
an
am
ally.
supportive of women and hygienists.
You are after this podcast.
Can you
just
say
wanna-
that? Can you
Wow.
say that one more time?
Bridging the gap. We're gonna need a term for that. We just bridged.
I'm like the Andau from dentist to hygienist.
Yeah. Wow.
That's how I want to be remembered.
That isn't
The
how it
guy-
started. The story, the
guy
narrative changed.
Who endowed the relationship with hygienists. I will just use Andau as a verb.
Yep.
I mean, bridging the gap from now on.
Okay, it's beautiful.
Start that.
Aw.
Love
Interesting.
it. So I have one thing I want to share.
Please.
Okay, so have you guys heard about our Ergo V?
I have not.
I have seen the
Do you
flyer,
want
but
to
I'll
break
let
the
you.
news, Cheryl?
So,
I like the drum roll.
5 years
Yeah.
later,
Yes.
we were the leading market leader of ergonomic loops.
Yeah.
And we're the world's first multi-meg ergonomic loop. It's an Ergo V. So it's not just one option, there's two. So we have Ergo V and an
Yeah.
Ergo V Pro.
Okay.
So
Do tell.
speaking
Yeah.
about how you have the one ergo
Yeah.
magnification, you love it, you feel better.
Yes.
Now there's an option to have 3 magnifications.
which
in
is what
one
I
loop.
have in my other ones.
Yes,
I
but
talked
if you
You were
were
about.
saying
ergonomic.
everything you were saying earlier. I was
Yeah.
like Ergo V Pro.
Yeah, I
Ergo
know,
V,
yeah.
Ergo V.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can change magnifications?
Yeah.
Yes.
And
How? By blinking?
now you just
You
rotate.
It's a rotate.
Oh, babe, why don't you do that?
Yeah, I will do that.
We should
All right,
totally
here,
do
let's
that.
talk.
So two options. You have the V, which
Yeah.
is a lot of dental students are investing in the Ergo V.
Okay.
So you get that 3.8, 5.3,
Yes.
7. So you
Yeah,
got
yeah,
your wide field of view. Then you move up to crown and bridge. Then you got your
Yes.
high magnification for endo.
Yeah.
And then for existing clinicians who are already in magnification, we have a Pro.
Yeah.
So it goes 5.6, 7.4, and 10.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So if you want that
10.
wide field of view.
10 like you
but
can
then
see their
want-
intestines.
Oh, yeah.
10's too deep.
absolutely.
Nobody
I know,
should see
10,
10.
I know, I don't want to
10's
know.
too, 10's too much.
I don't
10
wanna
you
know
can see
that.
your thoughts, Sean.
Yeah.
Yeah, 10.0 you see right through your everything.
They got her though. They got her. I can see the gears turning.
Yeah.
And
No.
Just like the shoes. Just like the shoes.
Just
It's
like
funny
the
when you
shoe.
said when
Those,
you
Yeah,
s-
the-
those veneers you were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
like,
Just flip back to
just
3.0.
getting that-
Flip.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I think the V is more my jam than getting up to 10. But yeah,
Yeah.
I'm excited for you guys. The 5-year anniversary
Yeah.
release. I like it.
That's
Cool.
that's high tech. Well done. Well done. Well, congratulations. Thanks for coming on the set, guys. I
Thank you for
appreciate
having
it.
us.
It's been
Yeah,
great.
thanks
This
for
is a
having
big
us.
topic for us.
Pleasure.
Does your back hurt? If there is, if it does, well, you can either wait till it gets worse and then get hooked on Percocet.
Wow, that got
Do not
Yeah, no, that's
Wow,
and
wow,
we can
wow,
help you here at the Mediocre Dentist get a prescription. Or you can foresee the problem and get yourself Ergo Loops. I don't think anybody's ever had back pain if they stayed like this, right? No back pain. People sitting
It's
upright.
it feels
Your mom
great.
says sit up.
Literally feels
Every
great.
mother
Yeah.
in North America says.
As I sit here
up
every day, I'm
straight.
like,
Sit
yeah,
up straight.
Yeah, I know.
word.
How do we do the podcast sitting up straight?
It's gonna be hard. I think that's why I never understood before, but that's why they sit facing each other, because this is actually starting to hurt my neck to look. I think we have to switch sides every time.
Is that why?
I don't
Is that
like
why I
it.
take so much Percocet?
David.
Thanks everyone for joining today on this episode called "Does Your Back Hurt?" And we'll see you next time on the Mediocre Dentist when we won't be so mediocre anymore because our backs won't be hurting. Thanks, you guys. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
The mediocre dentist, the mediocre dentist. 'Cause sometimes you just feel mediocre. The mediocre dentist.